In a quiet corner of Rosario, Argentina, lived a small boy with a gentle voice and a dream that towered over his fragile frame. His name was Lionel Andrés Messi. To the world, that name would one day mean genius, but back then, it was just a whisper in a poor neighborhood where football wasn't a game. It was a lifeline. His parents, Jorge and Celia, worked tirelessly, while young Leo spent every waking moment with a ball at his feet. He saw a future the world couldn't yet imagine, a future painted with greatness. But at just 10 years old, his dream was nearly shattered. Doctors diagnosed him with a growth hormone deficiency. The treatment was expensive, far beyond what his family could afford. But every night, as he injected himself with the medicine that would help him grow, he whispered a promise to himself. Someday, I'll make it. That promise was forged in pain, patience, and a relentless determination to keep his dream alive. Back on the pitch, his talent was undeniable. His local club, Newell's Old Boys, knew they had a prodigy, but the path to professional football seemed impossible. Then, a VHS tape landed on the desk of Carlos Rexach, a scout for FC Barcelona. He watched in awe as this tiny boy dribbled past players twice his size. Rexach knew he was seeing something special. He offered Messi a contract, famously signed on a paper napkin, and the boy from Rosario embarked on a journey that would change the history of football forever. At just 13, Messi moved across the world to Barcelona. He was alone, homesick, and struggled to learn a new language. He was smaller and quieter than everyone at La Masia, the famous Academy of Dreams. But the moment the ball touched his feet, everything changed. He transformed. His coaches and teammates were left stunned. On the training ground, he wasn't just another player. He was a quiet force, signaling the arrival of a legend. He trained relentlessly, driven by the memory of his struggles and the promise he made to himself. In 2004, at only 17, Lionel Messi made his first appearance for Barcelona's senior team. In those few short minutes on the pitch, the world caught a glimpse of his magic. He was compared to Maradona, but his style was uniquely his own, humble, fearless, and utterly brilliant. He found a mentor in the smiling magician, Ronaldinho, who recognized the spark in the young Argentinian. After Messi scored his first goal, Ronaldinho hoisted him onto his shoulders, a symbolic passing of the torch. Under the guidance of visionary coaches like Frank Rijkaard and later Pep Guardiola, Messi became the centerpiece of an unstoppable force. Alongside the midfield masters, Xavi and Iniesta, Barcelona unleashed the tiki-taka era, a style of play so fluid and mesmerizing it felt almost otherworldly. In 2009, Messi won his first Ballon d'Or, the most prestigious individual award in football. It was the first of many, cementing his status as the greatest player of his generation, and for many, the greatest of all time. For 21 years, Messi's loyalty to Barcelona was absolute. He was the heart and soul of the club, turning down massive offers from rivals to stay at what he considered his home. But loyalty couldn't protect him from the turmoil brewing within the club. Years of mismanagement and mounting debt began to fracture the institution that had built him. By 2021, the unthinkable happened. Barcelona could no longer afford to keep their legend. Despite Messi's willingness to take a massive pay cut, the club he loved had to let him go. The world watched in disbelief as a tearful Messi said goodbye to his home. His next chapter took him to Paris Saint-Germain. It was a new city, new teammates, and a completely different system. Critics questioned if he could still perform at the highest level. But Messi, ever the professional, adapted. Slowly but surely, the magic returned. The goals started flowing, the assists piled up, and the world was reminded why he is considered an immortal in the sport. He proved that his genius wasn't tied to one club or one system, it was a part of him. But there was one prize that still eluded him, the one he craved most: the World Cup. In Qatar 2022, he had one last chance to claim the ultimate glory for his country. He carried the hopes of a nation on his shoulders. The tournament was a roller coaster of pressure and brilliance. Every match felt like a final, and in the final showdown against a formidable French team, Messi delivered a performance for the ages. He scored, he led, he inspired. When the final whistle blew, Argentina were world champions. The image of Messi, tears of joy streaming down his face as he lifted the trophy, was immortalized. His redemption was complete. His legacy was untouchable. Lionel Messi's journey is more than just a football story. It's a powerful lesson in perseverance, humility, and the pursuit of excellence. From a fragile boy fighting a growth hormone deficiency in Rosario, to a global icon beloved by millions, he faced every obstacle without ever losing his quiet determination. Transfers, controversies, and heartbreaks were just hurdles on his path, none of which could diminish his greatness. He is more than a footballer. He is an artist, a symbol of hope, and a testament to relentless ambition. His story isn't just about the trophies, the goals, or the records. It's about the joy he brought to billions, the dreams he inspired in a new generation, and the hearts he touched along the way. Through triumph and struggle, brilliance and betrayal, Lionel Messi remains a living legend. A timeless reminder that true greatness is earned, cherished, and forever immortal. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.